हमारे साथ मिस्टर नितिन सलूजा जुड़ा हुआ है, who is a senior policy manager of the customer trust Amazon India. I think Amazon, I think it is like Google. It has become a part of our the life now. But like when we think of Amazon, we always think of the corporate world. But I would like to know from Mr. Saluja that how you believe that this India's entrepreneurship this ecosystem, particularly at a grassroots innovation and the entrepreneurship ecosystems, can work in tandem with the market development, like which have a global reach.
First of all, thank you, sir, for extending this invitation. It's an immense pleasure to be part of this event, and it has just been a fabulous afternoon listening to some of this excellent stories from the grassroots. I just feel undervalued as part of this event, because there are so many other people who've spoken about their stories, the innovations that they've done, simply incredible. So hats off to the organizers for pulling off and getting all these people in the room, and it's also an honor for me to learn about all these success stories from all these inspirational people. And I also hope given the COVID scenario, I hope you all are doing well, and and the viewers of at this today's event, I hope their families are safe and doing well. Now, coming back to the question, sir, I think before I address the question, I would like to take an opportunity to give you some quick update on Amazon's journey in India. Now, things were very different when Amazon .in had started in 2013, where e-commerce was mostly an urban phenomena, limited to occasional shopping in few categories led by only discounts. And the real opportunity to let anyone anywhere in India to find, discover, or buy anything online was largely unaddressed. And we started with a vision of transforming the way people buy and sell in India on online specifically, and thus transforming livelihoods. And today, a selection of spanning millions of products and the convenience of getting whatever you want wherever you want has redefined the entire shopping experience for customers. And in fact, customers are today coming to Amazon not just for shopping, but also to discover new products, understand trends, share stories, contribute to causes, pay bills, and book tickets and improve knowledge, and also get entertained through our other products. And Amazon in India sir, has become the most visited and trusted marketplace for Indian customers on the back of several innovations that we've introduced across voice, video, and language. And today, customers can shop on Amazon in 8 different languages and can speak to shop in English and Hindi, and can benefit from the video descriptions for products of their choice. And we also somewhere talked today about financial inclusion. And with Amazon Pay, we've been able to focus on making digital transactions possible for millions of Indians who did not have easy access to different financial instruments. And at the same time, you'll be glad to know that we've invested at scale to enable small and medium enterprises expand their reach with e-commerce and build national and global businesses. Just to quote some numbers, today, sir, Amazon.in marketplace has grown from 100 sellers in 2013 to over 1 million sellers across the country in just last 8 to 9 years. And most of these sellers actually come, nearly around 60%, come from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Then we have 2 lakh plus Kirana stores who are part of this entire ecosystem connected with sellers. More than 1.3 million artisans, who are showcasing their different art forms on Amazon.in, and over 29 government emporiums from different states and 7 government bodies are selling actively on Amazon as we speak. We also have an extended program to help women, which is called Amazon Saheli, where we've impacted livelihoods, and trained over 1 million plus women entrepreneurs. Now, all this is an endorsement of trust that Amazon enjoys, amongst India's small, businesses to catalyze their growth, through e-commerce. Now, additionally, to support, these requirements of these small businesses, we've also invested significantly in logistics. We have around 60 fulfillment centers. We have around 1,850 Amazon owned and partner delivery stations, and along with these sorting centers across 19 states, and so that people can get fast and reliable delivery. So at Amazon, we will continue to focus on our customer backwards approach to enable the next 500 million customers to come online. And we will leverage this, like I said earlier, through innovations across voice, video, language. Very recently, we've been now using AI and machine learning, to make Amazon accessible to hundreds and millions of new customers. Now, coming to the main part of your question, which was the second section of your question, we feel that we are in early stages, of for Amazon and for e-commerce in India. In 2020, when visiting India, Jeff Bezos, he predicted that 21st century is India's century. And India has a unique and a rare opportunity today to use e-commerce as an important social and economic lever that unleashes its potential in the 21st century. It is If it is to flourish, it is likely to unleash actually honorable Prime Minister's vision of digital India, and make in India to global at scale, and create robust digital businesses that will power millions of livelihoods. And this journey ahead will be spearheaded by millions of entrepreneurs, especially the ones we just heard, these grassroots innovators and entrepreneurs, guided by the spirit and the passion. They will continue to innovate, for them, and enable growth and success. In fact, just this comes to my mind, and I would like to take this opportunity to share here that just in a couple of months back, I think around in January, NIF and NIF Incubation and Entrepreneurship Council, the technology business incubator hosted by NIF and Amazon, they had come together. They had come forward to actually provide a strong distribution strategy for grassroots innovators. Not only these technologies are being taken up for selling by Amazon, but also a dedicated storefront is being made, so that these products do not miss the attention of the potential customers, addressing to the some of the questions that came in earlier today. And in this initiative, customers will get more choice to serve their needs. And at the same time, parallel initiatives are being driven, where we are focusing together with NIF on capacity building workshops and training programs for grassroots innovators, so that they could leverage the marketplace to the fullest potential possible. But if you just take a step back further, if you look at Amazon, our approach from beginning has been digitally enabling sellers of all sizes using technology to unlock selection of our customers, reduce cost of operations for them, so that they can get greater value, and building infrastructure to offer fast and reliable delivery to all the customers. Now, as part of this endeavor, you all will be glad to know that in Jan 2020, we had announced an investment of 1 billion USD, and taken 3 pledges. The first one was to digitize 10 million small and medium businesses. Second was to enable 10 billion of exports. And third, to create 2 million of jobs by 2022. And you'll be glad to know, sir, that we've already digitized over 2.5 million small and medium enterprises and businesses, driven exports worth 3 billion USD, and helped already create 1 billion jobs, a million jobs, through direct and indirect, jobs. And we are also convinced that growth will be spearheaded by millions of entrepreneurs across India, and we are focused on digitally enabling them and partnering with them to create some sort of a national and global businesses from across India. Now, let me just give you a small example of how important, sir, it is for an entrepreneurs to not only just innovate but also to reinvent themselves. DHK Leather, it's a company which was based out of Madhya Pradesh. It's a legacy business that was passed on to, Mahesh Goel by his father. I think the business was founded around in 1990s when Mahesh's father identified new trends in the leather industry, which led him to manufacture leather journals. And the company is an example of how innovative businesses, that caters to customer needs will never cease to grow. So during the pandemic, DHK Leather pivoted from making leather products to cater to the growing demand for face protection masks. And since introducing masks as part of its product portfolio, the company managed to stay relevant and witnessed a growth of 4x between April 2020 and April 2021. And you won't believe, sir, that the revenues from year 2020 from 1.7 million USD, went up to 2.5 million USD in 2021. And through a Amazon global selling program, DHK Leather is currently, shipping these products, these masks to the US, Canada, Mexico. They're also considering to expand their operations to UK, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and also Japan very soon. So the company has a team right now of, I think, around 100 employees that supports its global operations. So just to sum it up, to your question, I think over the longer term, we see us, as Amazon playing a larger role, in India's digital transformation and a modern, thriving digital economy. Thank you.
Uh, Nitin, like I cannot just wait to ask you one questions. Like I think you must be knowing, like this is very good. Like in Amazon is thinking about that making the the grassroots level entrepreneurships and its investment in that. But if you see a recent UN report, it said that development of a community, or like it's not only increasing the the income itself, because there are many other the parallel other the factors are there, like which needs often the holistic development of a community, like which includes the health, investment in education, access to the energy, access to the water. So can we, like whether in the the Amazon this type of thinking is there, or whether Amazon working with the NIF, like the science and technology and the social ministry, like is, can we develop that type of an, I will say, revenue sharing model, which the bring backs and develop that with the basic social capital, which like, because unless and until you develop a social capital, and it's only the economic capital can create another type of an the inequality and inclusions, which is not a sustainable development, because sustainable developments, the core is the equity and the inclusions. So in that way, if you see, have a long-term sustainable business should have a long-term the sustainable life and livelihood of the people. So do you have any thinking on that, or probably, like I will like take this to Mr. Garg also, can we think of on that type of an development of a in the model where India can show a sustainable the more, because what, when we talk about the business, general, the idea is it's all towards developing the market, the profit and these things, but we always like have to have a balance between the people who are contributing to that also, like especially in the context of an grassroots level innovation.
So let me go first. I think so. That's a very pertinent question, and definitely I will narrow it down to just one keyword here: is sustainability. And and why I want to talk about sustainability is, so you will be glad to know and we can have a broader discussion because there's so much avenues given the diversity of products that Amazon has ventured into. But you'll be glad to know, sir, that in net as part of Amazon's mission to be Earth's most customer-centric company. So we are committed to building a sustainable business for our employees and customers and communities. And we are driving towards a net zero carbon future, where people that support our entire value chain are treated with dignity and respect. And in this light, sir, we in 2019 actually had taken the climate pledge, a commitment to achieve, like I said, the net zero carbon emissions, uh, you know across our businesses by 2014. And we've invited different just in everyone in our ecosystem to come and be part of this significant commitment to reach our goal. So sustainability definitely, sir, is one big aspect. And to address to the second part of your question, I think there are definitely huge avenues for NIF and others, such organizations that are in the innovation space, specifically with DST here in the room. Definitely there are far more other areas where Amazon could collaborate and work together with the government and civil society, in ensuring a sustainable future for generations ahead. So I think that's my question, and we are open here to listen to ideas, explore new partnerships, and drive new projects.
Sure. I think that's like really good to hear that.